Max was a curious boy with messy hair. He loved adventures. Lily, his best friend, was smart and loved to read. One sunny afternoon, they were playing near the edge of the village. "Look, a shiny mushroom," Max pointed to the ground. The mushroom was big and glowing blue. Lily knelt down to look closer. "It's so strange," she said. "I've never seen a mushroom like this before." "Let's follow the trail," Max said, pointing at more mushrooms in the distance. The children walked deeper into the forest. The air smelled fresh and birds were singing. But soon, the sky became dark and the trees grew taller. "I think we should go back," Lily said nervously. But Max laughed. "Don't be scared. It's just a forest." As they walked, they saw mushrooms in many colors: red, yellow, and even purple. Each one was glowing softly. Suddenly, they heard a rustling sound behind them. "Who's there?" Max asked, his voice shaking. A small, furry creature jumped out. It looked like a rabbit, but had glowing green eyes. "It's so cute," Lily said. But then, the creature ran away into the forest. Max and Lily decided to follow it. "Wait for us," Max shouted. They didn't notice the mushrooms behind them slowly changing colors. Max and Lily followed the glowing-eyed creature deeper into the forest. The trees grew thicker, and the mushrooms became larger. Some were as big as chairs. "Max, look at these." Lily pointed at a cluster of purple mushrooms. They were sparkling, and a sweet smell came from them. "Do you think they're magical?" Max asked. Before Lily could answer, the small creature appeared again. It sat on one of the mushrooms and made a strange sound, like a hum. Suddenly, the mushroom lit up brightly, and the creature jumped away. "Wow! Did it just turn on the mushroom?" Max said, amazed. Lily bent down to touch the glowing mushroom. As soon as her fingers brushed it, her eyes widened. "Max, I feel warm inside," she said. "What do you mean?" "It's like I can hear the forest talking." Lily's voice was soft, almost like a whisper. Max looked at the mushroom. He wasn't sure if he should touch it. "Do it, Max," Lily said. "It's not scary." Max hesitated, then placed his hand on the mushroom. A wave of warmth rushed through him, and he gasped. "I see something," he said. It's like a path in my mind. It's showing me where to go." Lily smiled. "Me too. The forest wants us to follow it." They stood up and looked around. The glowing mushroom seemed to form a path leading into the heart of the forest. "Do you think this is safe?" Lily asked. "We'll never know if we don't try," Max replied. As they walked along the glowing path, the forest seemed alive. Leaves rustled softly, and the mushrooms glowed brighter when they came closer. But then, they heard a deep, low growl. "What was that?" Lily asked, grabbing Max's arm. "I don't know," Max said, his voice shaking. "But I think we're not alone anymore." They looked around, but the forest was quiet again. The mushrooms continued to glow, lighting their way. "We have to keep going," Max said, taking a deep breath. But both of them knew something was watching them. Max and Lily walked cautiously, their eyes scanning the dark forest. The glowing mushrooms lit their path, but the growling sound echoed in their minds. "What do you think is out there?" Lily whispered. "Maybe a bear? Or a wolf?" Max guessed, trying to sound brave. Suddenly, the path ended at a clearing. In the middle stood a massive mushroom, as tall as a tree and glowing a bright orange. Strange symbols were carved into its stem. "What is this?" Lily asked, stepping closer. Before Max could answer, the ground shook. The symbols on the mushroom began to glow brighter, and a deep voice filled the air. "Who dares to enter my forest?" the voice boomed. Max and Lily froze. "We're just kids," Max shouted. The voice laughed. "If you want to leave my forest, you must solve my riddle. Fail, and you will stay here forever." Lily looked at Max, her face pale. "What if we can't solve it?" "We'll have to try," Max said, swallowing hard. The voice continued. "I speak without a mouth. I hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I?" Max scratched his head. What does that mean? It's a riddle, Lily said. We have to think carefully. They sat down near the giant mushroom, whispering to each other. A ghost? Max guessed. No, that doesn't make sense, Lily said. It said, I come alive with the wind. They thought for a while. The forest was silent, except for the rustling leaves. Then Lily's face lit up. It's an echo. An echo speaks without a mouth and hears without ears. Max nodded. That must be it. They stood up together and shouted, the answer is an echo. The ground shook again, but this time, the glowing symbols on the mushroom turned green. You are correct, the voice said. You may continue, but beware, the challenges will only get harder. The giant mushroom split into two, revealing a new path behind it. Lily grabbed Max's hand. Let's go before it changes its mind. They stepped onto the new path, but as they walked, the forest grew darker. The glowing mushrooms on the sides of the trail began to flicker, as if they were scared. What do you think the next challenge will be? Max asked nervously. I don't know, Lily replied, but I think we're getting closer to the heart of the forest. The path became narrow and twisted. The mushrooms on either side were smaller now, and their glow was faint. Max and Lily held hands as they walked deeper into the mysterious forest. Do you feel it? Lily asked. It's like the air is heavier here. Max nodded. Yeah, and it's so quiet. Even the birds stopped singing. They came to another clearing, but this one was different. In the center stood a massive stone pedestal, and on it rested a glowing, golden mushroom. The light from the mushroom was so bright that it lit up the entire area. What is that? Max asked in awe. It must be the heart of the forest, Lily said. Look at how it glows. As they stepped closer, the ground beneath their feet suddenly rumbled. From the shadows, a dark figure emerged. It was tall and covered in vines, with glowing red eyes. Who dares approach the golden mushroom? The creature growled. Max and Lily froze. We didn't mean to disturb you, Lily said, her voice shaking. The creature pointed a long, vine-covered finger at them. If you want to take the mushroom, you must prove your worth. Only those with brave hearts can touch it. What do we have to do? Max asked. The creature spread its arms, and 3 smaller mushrooms appeared on the ground. One was red, one was green, and one was black. Choose one, the creature said. But beware, only one will lead you forward. The others will trap you here forever. Lily knelt beside the mushrooms. They all look so strange. How do we know which one is the right choice? Max thought for a moment. Maybe it's a trick. Maybe we're supposed to figure out the meaning of the colors. Lily nodded. Red could mean danger. Black feels evil. Maybe green is the right choice. It's the color of life and growth. But what if they're trying to trick us? Max asked. What if the obvious choice isn't the right one? They stared at the mushrooms, unsure of what to do. The creature watched them silently, its red eyes glowing. I think we should trust our instincts, Lily said finally. Let's choose the green one. Max hesitated but nodded. Okay, let's do it. Together, they reached out and touched the green mushroom. The moment their hands made contact, the forest around them lit up. The dark creature vanished, and the golden mushroom began to glow even brighter. You have chosen wisely, a gentle voice said. It was no longer the growling creature, but a calm, soothing tone. The forest recognizes your courage and trust in each other. The golden mushroom floated into the air, spinning slowly. What's happening? Max asked, shielding his eyes from the bright light. I think it's leading us to the next part of the forest, Lily said. The mushroom floated down a new path that had appeared, its golden glow lighting the way. Max and Lily looked at each other. Ready? Lily asked. Max smiled nervously. Not really, but let's go anyway. They stepped onto the glowing path, following the mushroom deeper into the unknown. The glowing path led Max and Lily into the deepest part of the forest. The air was thick, and the trees stood like giant walls around them. The golden mushroom floated ahead, lighting their way. Where do you think it's taking us? Max asked, his voice barely a whisper. I don't know, Lily replied, but it feels important. Finally, they entered a circular clearing. In the middle was a shimmering pond. surrounded by mushrooms of every color imaginable. The golden mushroom floated above the water, spinning slowly. "This place is beautiful," Lily said, her eyes wide. As they stepped closer, the water in the pond rippled. A figure began to rise from the center. It was a woman, her dress made of vines and her hair glowing like sunlight. "Welcome, children," the woman said. Her voice was soft but filled the entire clearing. "Who are you?" Max asked, taking a step back. "I am the guardian of the forest," she said. "I protect this place and the magic within it." "Why did you bring us here?" Lily asked. The guardian smiled. "You were chosen because of your pure hearts. This forest is not just a place of magic, it is alive. But it is in danger. The mushrooms are losing their glow, and the forest is growing weaker." "What's causing it?" Max asked. "A shadow has entered the forest," the guardian explained. "It feeds on fear and anger, and it is hiding in the deepest caves. If it is not stopped, the forest will wither and die." Lily looked at Max. "Do you think we can help?" The guardian nodded. "Only you can defeat the shadow. But it will not be easy. You must find the crystal mushroom hidden in the caves and use its power to drive the shadow away." "How will we find it?" Max asked. The guardian held out her hand, and a small, glowing map appeared. "This will guide you," she said. "But beware, the shadow will try to stop you. You must stay brave and trust each other." Max took the map and looked at Lily. "Are you ready for this?" Lily smiled, though her hands were shaking. "As ready as I'll ever be." The golden mushroom floated back to them, now glowing brighter than before. "It will guide you to the caves," the guardian said. "Thank you," Max said. "Be strong, children," the guardian said. "The forest is counting on you." With the map in hand and the golden mushroom lighting their way, Max and Lily left the clearing. The path ahead was dark and the air grew colder with each step. "Do you think we can really do this?" Max asked. "We have to try," Lily said. "For the forest. And for each other." Max and Lily followed the glowing mushroom down a narrow, twisting path. The trees above them blocked out all the light, and the forest grew eerily quiet. Even the mushrooms on the ground had stopped glowing. "This is it," Lily whispered. "We're getting close." The map in Max's hand glowed faintly, showing a mark where the crystal mushroom was hidden. Finally, they reached the entrance to a cave. The air was cold, and a dark mist seeped out from inside. "Do you feel that?" Max asked, shivering. Lily nodded. "It's like the shadow is watching us." They stepped into the cave. The walls were damp, and strange sounds echoed around them. The golden mushroom floated ahead, lighting the way. "Stay close," Max said, gripping Lily's hand. As they walked deeper, the mist grew thicker. Suddenly, a voice filled the cave. "You should not have come," it hissed. Max and Lily froze. Out of the shadows, a figure appeared. It was tall and dark, with glowing red eyes and sharp claws. Its form shifted like smoke, making it hard to see clearly. "You cannot stop me," the shadow growled. "The forest is mine now." Max stepped forward, his legs shaking. "We're not afraid of you." The shadow laughed. "Oh, but you are. I can feel it. Your fear makes me stronger." The cave began to shake and rocks fell from the ceiling. Lily looked at the map, which now glowed brightly. "Max, the crystal mushroom is close," she shouted. "Then let's find it," Max yelled. They ran deeper into the cave, dodging falling rocks and the shadow's sharp claws. The golden mushroom guided them to a small chamber at the end of the cave. In the center of the room stood the crystal mushroom. It was clear and sparkled like a diamond, casting rainbow light on the walls. "There it is," Lily cried. But before they could reach it, the shadow appeared in front of them. "You will never take it," it roared. Max and Lily stood their ground. "We won't let you destroy the forest," Max shouted. The shadow lunged at them, but Lily grabbed the golden mushroom and held it high. Its light grew brighter, forcing the shadow to back away. "Max, touch the crystal mushroom," Lily yelled. Max ran to the crystal mushroom and placed his hands on it. A warm, powerful energy flowed through him. The light from the crystal mushroom grew brighter and brighter until it filled the entire cave. No, the shadow screamed as the light consumed it. The cave stopped shaking, and the shadow dissolved into thin air. The crystal mushroom's light faded, but the forest outside began to glow again. "You did it," Lily said, hugging Max. The golden mushroom floated above them, spinning happily. As they left the cave, the forest was alive again. The mushrooms glowed brighter than ever, and the air was filled with the sound of birds and rustling leaves. The guardian appeared before them, her smile radiant. "You have saved the forest," she said. "Your bravery and friendship have restored the balance." Max and Lily smiled at each other. "We couldn't have done it without each other," Lily said. The guardian nodded. "The forest will always remember you. And so will I." The golden mushroom floated down and touched their hands. "This is for you," the guardian said. "A piece of the forest's magic, to remind you of your adventure." Max and Lily each held a tiny glowing mushroom in their hands. "Thank you," Max said. As they walked back to the village, the forest seemed brighter and friendlier. The adventure was over, but they knew they would never forget the magic of the mushroom forest.